Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? Are you reaching highs and lows after the new moon and the full solar eclipse? I know I am. I can be 1 minute dancing around my kitchen, happy as a goon bird, singing to the top of my lungs, and then the next minute I'm like, why am I feeling like this? So I go from highs to lows. I kind of call it purging because when I hit the low points, what is going through my mind are things that I've already released. I call it the purge. Because with the new moon in the Lions Gate, and July was just like full of revelations, and everything came to light of your past, and you released all of that. You've forgiven everyone. You're just moving on with your life. And then the Lions Gate comes, and this was kind of a strong Lions Gate. This all kind of goes with the year of the fire horse. It's just like we're just full of fire this year, just full of fire. And I'm like, I released all of this. Why does this keep coming to mind? It's purging. Because what's happening is we are releasing all the old, and all the new is coming in. And I was watching Shay Pila. She's really a good channeler and a really good reader. And she kind of touched what I'm going through, and I'm sure a lot of us are going through this. God is just more or less telling her, he's like, let your collective know that right now we are going through the highs and the lows because a lot of new things are coming into your system. Because remember, we released all that, and when you release it, it opens up for new things, new gifts, your manifestations, what you've been dreaming of. It's all starting to flow now, because with the Lions Gate, as I always said, this is a spiritual war. God is going after all those that have wreaked havoc with his children. So this is part of the spiritual war. And what we are doing now is we are just releasing, we're getting all these, since we've released all these new things, processes are coming into your body. So you're going to be emotional. You're going to cry. You're going to have hot flashes out the yin yang. You are going to be nauseous. And I didn't really put that in perspective until Shay said, I'm going through this. And I'm like, so am I. I woke up this morning crying like a baby, and I'm like, okay, I haven't cried like this in ages. What's wrong? What's going on? And then the hot flashes last night were horrendous. And when I got up this morning, after the crying, I just got up and I came out to the kitchen, and I was so nauseous. And this has been repetitive since the Lions Gate. I've been going through this, and I'm sure many of you all are, and you're like, what is this? God's just saying, be patient. Your body is, You know, you're acquiring new gifts. Our body is going through a huge transition, a huge transition. So be kind to yourself. If you have to cry, cry. That's the emotional side of it, because it's impacting our emotions, the hot flashes, and the nausea, and just being nauseous. When all of this passes, we'll have more energy. We'll feel more alive. We'll feel more human again. You won't feel that, you know, gosh, I gotta drag myself out of bed, I gotta do this, that. You know, you're going to feel so much better. And God is looking at those who have been wreaking havoc on His children, the spiritual war. I don't know about you. I sure wouldn't want to be on that other side. Now, we all have light and dark. I do. My light side comes out, so does my dark side. Just, what are you doing? You know, how am I feeling? What's been thrown at me? What do I need to take care of? Depends on, I'm going to go to the light side, or I'm going to go to the dark side, or I'm going to go to the feminine side, or I'm going to go to the masculine side. It all depends. It's kind of like the other day, I went to the grocery store. And on the way back, lo and behold, there was a horrible accident. And I pray that everybody was okay. The one vehicle, it was a big truck, it did not look good. But it was the back, not the front. So I'm like, hopefully they're fine. But the thing is that the accident had just happened. And so we're on a dual lane, and here comes the fire trucks and the police cars and the ambulances. So we had to spread out and go to either side of the road. Well, I'm a nail magnet. I'm just going to say that now. I'm just a nail magnet. And once I got, you know, I had to go over in the grass, as everyone else did. And as I finally got past the accident, my tire light came on. I went, shit. And then I went, there's a Subaru dealership, you know, that I've gone to. I go, let me just go here and have them check my tire. It was a little after 5, so I was a little worried that they wouldn't be there, but they were. They're there till 6. And so he took it back, and he came out. He goes, well, you're right. You did pick up a nail. I go, and I just got these tires in February, 4 brand new tires. And he goes, and I didn't buy them there. Maybe I should have. But he came out and he goes, we can't fix it. It's up on the side. If it was on the flat underneath, we could have done it. But it's up too high. We can't fix it. So he goes, but we'll have to order the tire. And I went today and got it fixed. $300 later. Man, that was an awful expensive trip to the grocery store. And a mighty expensive nail. But the thing is that things are going to happen. And you're thinking, man, God, I'm doing everything right. Why did these things keep happening to me? Why? And just, you know, the world as we know it, they want to keep us in a lack of mindset. And I just, you know, after I thought about it last week and I went in today, I'm like, you know, it is what it is. I gotta have 4 good treads on my car because I travel quite a bit and I'm going home next month. And so I'm like, I just bite the bullet and just get her done. That's all I can do. It used to be that when I had to spend this kind of money, I would just fret and fret and fret. I just said, oh well, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it but get it fixed. And then while I was in there, they're like, oh, and by the way, you're behind on your 30,000 mile maintenance. And I'm like, and how much is that? He goes, $900. I go, it ain't happening. So we're going to break it up. And when I told him I was going back home next month because I have a class reunion and other things going on, he goes, well, you should get the differential done. We need to make sure that everything is lubricated good in, your car. I go, okay, we'll do that. I said, because I know my alignment's okay. I always check my alignment. My dad told me how to do that. So I'm like, my alignment is fine. He goes, but you go over railroad tracks. Yeah, but I practically stop before I go over them. But anyway, what I'm saying is we're going through some ups and downs. Take your ups and just be happy. I'll go, as soon as I'm back up, I'm like singing, dancing, and running around my house. And then when the low hits, it hits, and I try to get myself out of it and get myself going again. This too shall pass, as my aunt always said, and it will pass. And when it passes, we're going to feel so much better. And one thing to think about, and I've been doing this myself, is when you get into this low moment, try to clear your mind. Just try to clear all noise, all chatter, everything from your head. Don't think anything for 10 seconds. For 10 seconds. And see how you feel. You'll feel something euphorically come up in your body. And you may, and this is something from Thoth's Emerald Tablet, Thoth, the eye. And you'll just feel it come up to here. And you may see an eye. Who knows? If you know, you know. But what it does, it's very euphoric. And it makes you feel so much better. So try to just do this for 10 seconds to clear your mind and just feel the calmness and and just feel euphorically great. And then go back to what you were doing. But until the next time, guys, I love each and every one of you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And this too shall pass. And when it does, being a child of God, you will feel so